the 2024 presidential election.
Heather, this debate's going to go on about the charges against Hunter and the deal that he's made. He's got other issues, of course, regarding international affairs in Ukraine, China, and those still will come to the fore at some point. But for now, these charges of income tax evasion and the felony around the gun, they appear to be resolved. However, politically, this is going to continue to be a subject of debate. And the only backdrop you may provide along with this is that lots of sons and daughters and brothers and other people connected to past presidents have had problems with the law, a long litany of those. The difference here may be that there is an implication that perhaps Joe Biden knew more about what his son was doing than he's let on so far.
Republicans obviously comparing the Hunter Biden case here in this plea deal to the 37-count indictment against former President Trump on mishandling classified documents and lying to investigators. Those are the accusations against him. How effective do you believe that this narrative of a double standard when it comes to justice in this country, how effective is that attack line going to be on President Biden as we look toward the election?
Well, Alex, I think that the Trump supporters are going to believe that this is an unfair situation and that Donald Trump is being held to a different standard than Hunter Biden. But maybe that's the way it is. We watch cases every day come to the conclusion based on any number of factors. This one is the difference between a president of the United States possibly with documents, and where this is all alleged, it's got to go through a court, but with documents that he should not have had, versus the son of a president who has his own legal issues. Again, the connection will only be made if President Joe Biden knew more about what Hunter was up to, especially with these international situations, than he let on, or was a beneficiary of those deals. But, you know, it's a little bit of apples and oranges here, to be entirely honest.
Yeah, I want to go back, though, to that narrative that there is this, two-tier justice system, the narrative by some Republicans. Do you think, though, it makes any difference knowing that the person handling this Hunter Biden case was a Trump appointee?
Important point. This is where the former president appointed all sorts of federal judges and other people. And so when you look at each individual case that comes forward, Heather, and in this case, a Trump appointee, and this is the resolution of the case, then that again speaks to the issue of this isn't apples to apples. These are two different cases, and I get all of the politics that go along with it, and it makes for a lot of juicy rhetoric on Capitol Hill about people being treated differently based on who's on whose side and all of that. But I think we need to learn more about the Trump case before we can make those kinds of comparisons.
Okay, political analyst Brian Sobel, appreciate you coming on today. Always appreciate the time.
My pleasure.
All right, good to see you. Happening now in Oakland, a rally is underway as people in the community gather to demand the resignation of two members of the Oakland Police Commission. A group called the Coalition for Police Accountability is accusing